So, we just want to start breaking things down a little bit so we can put it into a little bit more of a drill mode, so that we can just build our skills up a little bit. The couple of things to bear in mind is that, okay, when the punches are coming, my guard is solid here. So, I'm not trying to go around, I'm not trying to scoop, I'm not trying to do anything too fussy. I'm literally here, and I'm waiting at this range, for the punch to go inside my forearm. So on this range, anything that is coming this line, I'm going in this way. Anything that is coming this way, taking care of this side of my body. So I'm just like a little bit like I'm attacking from the top. They come with forearms to my opponent. Again, two things. This is going across this way, like I'm going from this shoulder. And this is like I'm going that way, like I'm going from the shoulder. If I have two knives, I can even think about stabbing the forearm just like this. But this is the idea. Now, from this session, I'm just going to ask now my training partner to throw it left and right, but I don't want it to throw it like this. I need to put it a little bit more like stingy, so it needs to just like, I need to feel like if I don't do the right job, I might get down in the face. Let's go here. Just there. Just here. The idea is to control chaos, basically. This is the idea. So I'm here, you're there. You've got two arms, I've got two arms. You are a man, I'm a man, obviously. We've got the same shirt, we knock each other out. So I just want to make sure that everything. I'm just working my guard. But then, now what I'm doing here is throw the left and the right, and the left again. This is what I'm trying to do, just to feel that I'm controlling the forearm. I'm not going for the fist. I'm not going for anything too formal. So I'm not just going for this bit, I'm actually going for the forearm. And I'm trying to cut across diagonally. So I'm not trying to go downward like this, because that wouldn't be good enough. My choice is just go a little bit inward like that. Okay? So from this position here, I'm just working on long range punches. So the long punches are the going across. So all I'm doing here is just make sure long punch. So the approach is different from slating and it's like this in boxing, like that. We'll go and then try to cover the punch or what. You have to do this in boxing because you can't apply certain techniques. You go a little bit more like a sport, so you avoid the punches and then you score as you move along. In combat, we need to have a little bit more of a different approach. So the guard is here and I'm just kind of making sure that these long punches are not going through. So when the jab comes in, I can just take it there, and then the cross down, and then I'm just taking it here. Now, what happened there is because of these turning motion that I'm doing, I can actually keep the forearm in there. And I'm trying to use this side of the thumb because I want to preserve my hand from getting broken or going into trouble. So sometimes you think about using the knuckles and that, but for me this is dangerous because you're turning the back of the hand away, and that can accidentally actually go in somebody's knuckle or an elbow or anything that they can, it can actually really damage your hand. So you want to preserve the hand, and it's not easy to use this. So again, two things. We're not going down like this. We're not just taking for the hand. So literally, I'm landing the body and just taking here. Now, from here, any follow-up is difficult. Because, I mean, it can't now throw the jab across. And then it goes back. And then I can go back into my punch. But if somebody comes in, and then really make it, this is not good enough now. There is no time for me to react. So, it comes again with the same energy. If I try to punch back now, this was the initiative. I'm going to get done. So what we need to do is be realistic in our training and move away from fairy tales and stuff that what if, because what if is not allowed. Not when your face, you feel your face is on the line. So the longer is there to deal with these sort of functions, but the moment that things are going to start getting close, you can't be there anymore. All this scooping in the world is not going to happen. Again, it can happen when it's 20 miles an hour, but by the time things are going to speed up to 100 miles an hour, you're not going to be able to do it, and you're going to get punched in the face. So now just really come aggressive like you were. Go back. That's it. You need to start there. So it's a fraction of a second. From the longer, all you do, you start covering up with the front arm, and then you just bring the right across into this position. So if you do it really slow, you go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm just going to bring this in. So when the hands are coming, I'll literally go from here into a shield position. Okay? So I'm shielding myself from almost anything that it might happen. So if you notice this, I'm going from the longer here. So the late end is coming, as soon as I feel the right coming, I'm just crossing there. Okay? So it's on the second beat at this stage. So if you go 1, 2. Now, as the punches keeps on coming, and the person keeps on aggressively coming, trying to break into, this situation can't last too long. This is where you need to start. Now closing in a little bit. Okay? So the cat's coming in, and then with the chest, with the cross. If it comes in again, this is already in, and that's when you're going to start having a little bit of trouble. So, to avoid that, then you can start switching into a different situation here, where on the second punch, start taking the elbow to just break. Okay, so just see it. Okay, boom. See it again. Boom. Okay, time. Now, what Cat is doing now is pulling back a little bit with the right, which is obviously for help. Okay, so what it might do. So that it's not falling back. Okay. Boom. You just feel it kick. Up. Okay. So this is the second part. And I go single one, then you start closing in. That's what you do. And you just slide in there. Okay. Now, as things tend to get tighter and tighter, then what you might need to do is just make sure that you cover the side of your head as well. Because at the moment you're dealing with these from coming up, like everything is on the front, and you're covering the front, you know. So I'm covering the front, everything that is coming from the front, I can deal with it. It's coming here, it's coming in there, it's coming here, it's coming there. Now, from the first, from the second, now if for any time things are going to start getting wide, there is a chance, because if you start crushing too many times onto my elbow or my forearm with your feet, then you might not like it on your hand, so you might start widening things up a bit. So if that happens, again, for 1, 2, things are going to start widening up. I need to be putting some sort of structure in place, then it's not going to make me undo what I've already got. So if I feel secure here and I'm active, simply because things are going around me, that shouldn't mean that I have to rechange my stance altogether. Okay? So here, things are going to come around and then just going to block it here. If things are going to stay tight, boom, tight. So everything is here. It's not just delivery. Boom. Onto this situation here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay? Now this is static, and you just set it again. Just get a little bit of pressure. Now I'm going to start moving again. I move, now I've got my rhythm. block, and then I'm here again. Yeah, boom. And then just get out. Boom, so I can see it. That's the shot here. Another big boy. And I'm safe. Now obviously, again, this is a training mode, so I'm standing on the spot so that I can actually experience the guard. I can actually feel that I'm protected and secure. I feel behind my cross down like that. But in reality, again, it is never this stuff. This is only a training mode. The other person doesn't know what you are about to do. So obviously, when I'm punching, I'm just thinking, I'm just going to smash his head. So I'm just going to go all the way into the face. Yep. So I'm actually going to hit my opponent, and I'm not going to be worried about elbows. I'm not going to be worried about this and that. So I mean, and this is the way the person you're going to be facing on the street is going to come at you. It's not going to come at you thinking, oh, it's going to put his elbows in, so I need to be careful. He doesn't know what happened. And that's the element of surprise that's going to make you win that fight, or put you in a better position. So I'm just going to get cut, rolling to the right forward, and again, he's going to cut through, just over past the glove there, into my shoulder, so he's diagonal attack. So just for a second there, just want to knock me off a little bit. So bam, yeah? Bam. Now, if you notice, as soon as I do that, you just go bam, this is kind of coming around a little. Yeah? Okay, somebody would argue that, oh, but you can close in this way, but this is not very natural. Yeah? So when we go there, they just come in there, and this is where the elbow comes naturally. So put it this way so you can see it better. So as I said, once the first time is knocked off on these guys, yeah, I mean naturally under boom dynamic circumstances, my right hand moves. So I'm here, this is how I'm going to go through, and this is where the elbow comes into place. Yes. Somebody could just go like, you can finger jab here and then go into your trapping mode. Now this was the 1980s. So, you know the 80s, people know stuff. You know that there's a lot more they can do considerations. So just go there, once I'm knocked out, this is what I'm going to do here. Yeah? Let's just go here, boom. This is when you start bringing your elbow. And even if I'm going to go straight, I'll go into the elbow. Just in there, bam, bam. Yeah? But you want to have something simple you can relax to. So boom, like this, knock it off pretty hard, like bam, down on your ultimate, boom, take it. Oh, that's good. That's better. You got boom, yeah? You got bam, that's it, and then you're off, that's it. So really that is what you want to practice, is that transition between the long and the cross guard. So your long guard is here, then bam, and you really want to be good at closing in straight away. That's the way it's really. Yeah, so don't put it back like this. It's really there. Oh. Yeah, now I feel it. You feel it as well. Yeah, but I feel it more. You need to have an adequate response against an aggressive tap. Again, so we're going to start with the long range. So I'm going to start with the lead end. And Cat's going to come across with his right forearm just on top of mine, and it's just past the glove in there. So you're not aiming for the hand, you're aiming for the forearm, and you're kind of going diagonal across, like you're trying to stab me in the chest as you do so. That's the relation to the knife as well. Okay, so you've got the knife in there, and you're just trying to just stab me on the chest. Anything that goes in between, you just knock it off. This is the idea. Bam. Now this is the moment where you're going to be knocked off the center line. So, boom, you see, this is it. Now, from this situation here, yeah, if I'm going with a wide attack, there is a really big chance that my right hand will fall this side, simply because I've been knocked off this way, so this is how the punch is going to go across. So it's going to be past these lines. So what you want to have there is the most simple response as possible. So you're just going to start putting your elbow and covering up straight away. Yeah, so I'm going here, and I go across, and this is there. One, that's two, that's my hand down. I go 1, 2, boom. 1, 2. Yeah? So it's very painful even with these gloves. You get it right on the knuckle. So, you know, you can imagine how devastating this can be, NPM. If he goes over, he's on the head. And that I can take it, no problem. Okay? You go 1, 2, whoa, 1, 2. The straight is on the elbow, okay? That's on the elbow. If I go over, it's on the shoulder. Yeah? If I go forward, the punch, you just stay there, then you start moving. And then you're out again, then you might punch me. And I'm just on my boot. Yeah? Boom! See, that's where you stay there. You don't have to close it out all the time. Yeah? Boom! Punches are wrong, you work there. Punches are wrong, that's it. And he comes in. It's hard to deal with, especially if you haven't got a clue about what's happening when you're attacking. Because anything you hit is hard and it's breaking your hand. So everything that you learned before when it comes to boxing, it still takes place in here, because obviously you can't expect to be always in a situation where you've got your guard ready and you're ready to go. No, it doesn't happen like that. So obviously, if this is a situation is to attack, by surprise, I might not be able to pull these sort of answers in place. So there you go. So it comes in there, boom, just rush it out. I just need to go somewhere safe. So I might just roll my shoulder back, so you do your shoulder. Okay, this is a very common defense in boxing. It's just here, yeah? So anything that's coming, just fight behind the shoulder. So we get this coming in there, here, okay? And here, and there. Now, if after these 2 punches, then things are going to get ugly again. Go back to where I got this. Yeah, and then I'm here. Yeah? So you can still work this time. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, Now, when uppercuts are coming, don't lower your hands like this. Because that's what I'm saying. So if you got your hands up here, and that's what I'm saying. So there is a tendency of dropping the hand, trying to cut things off. You can't do that. So when that happens, you go boom. Crush into your own legs in there, yeah? So, I'm going here, yeah? Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, now I'm going to 1, 2, 3, so I'm just going to start covering long range punches there. I'm going around so that I'm trying to get a good feel. That's it. Then it's going to start moving around. Okay, now just vary the angle so you can experience it. Bam, bam, bam. And then I'm just going to go start low. Boom. That's what you do. Yeah? Boom. So you're going here. Start going around, bobbing and weaving again. Then I go low, bam. Just crush into your own elbows. Like that. You don't have to open up the guard. Because if you open a guard, you lose that fortress. Your security. What I'm trying to say here is that it's hardly ever one person attacking a couple of times and then giving you the chance to make yourself look good. It's a bit more, yeah? Okay, this is what I'm saying. Now, because I've broken my ankle a couple of times, I'm probably not going to be able to pull so many shots on visually. And that's what is good about this. You're not actually doing anything to harm your opponent, he's harming himself without even realizing. And that's the best thing, because it's not a defense, it's an offense. Even though it's a great way of defending yourself, does that make sense? So, the realistic and natural energy of that is this. Yeah, the guy trying to knock you down, and all you're doing is placing yourself at this. That's it. And that's what you do. Now, I think this is possibly the most important part of your training. So before you start placing combinations and everything else, you really want to have this down to the standard. Thank you.
Hey, Bisogna fare un disegno che col terzo millennio fa comprendere che corregno i tuoi puni